What's going on, Pokemon trading card game fans? Welcome to episode 109 of Special Conditions, the TCG podcast, where we talk about everything competing and collecting. And then they collide together. Boom. Special Conditions is part of the Pokemon Professor Network, and today is May 3rd, 2022. I'm one of your hosts, Adam Tuttle. I am joined by my lovely co-host, Ken Pescator. How are you? Ken, I can't hear you.
I said, how you doing, Adam? How are you?
Oh, there we go. I'm doing fabulous. We're talking about cards again. Cards are amazing.
That's I'm sure you're very happy about the Pokemon Go
Yes,
thing.
very.
I think we should do a I don't know if we'll necessarily talk about that too much today. I think it warrants a little bit of a deep dive that maybe we could do on social to kind of dig in a little further, because there's so much info around it, yet so little info around it. Like we just
I know there's even more that came out today.
we just know what we want to buy, and
all that we know that stuff. We can't afford all of it, but we want all of it.
What's going on, man? How are you?
I'm doing fabulous. Just rocking, playing some games. Even yesterday during our Zoom meeting.
Are you still doing Raichu?
So I've been messing around with Raichu, but I got totally trounced by somebody playing the exact same deck. I was like, oh, they're playing the same thing. And then they drop Arceus. And then the next turn they play Arceus VStar, get everything they need. And then they're hitting me with just Arceus, hitting for 200, just one-shotting my Raichu, one-shotting my Raikou. And I'm just like, I can't win this matchup. It was pretty terrifying. I was like, oh, great.
So is Arceus kind of starting to work well with others? Like, what is there people running?
Yeah, no, it's
so no Inteleon in the deck?
Not that one, no.
Interesting.
So basically, when you see Arceus and they play the Arceus VStar and you only have one attacker or one option to come back with a counter, and they search for a boss's orders and they're double energy, I'm just like, concede. I'm like, there's no point in playing anymore. I can't win. I have no comeback.
Cut the agony short.
Yeah.
Why prolong the inevitable?
Yep.
Oh man, interesting. Well, we'll have to see if in Indianapolis and stuff, if maybe we start to see Arceus take other forms here with other lists. That'd be interesting to see, because things have been getting spicy around the Arceus meta, right? It's shifted from
but it's causing people to have to focus and decide to play something fighting.
Yeah, so that's going to be I think that's going to be fun. So we'll see what happens.
Speaking of fighting week Pokemon, on today's show, Boltund VMAX is our card of the week.
The goodest doggo.
The goodest doggo. He's electric. And now we'll take a closer look at the tried and true Boltstorm deck list. We'll take a look at some cards from the upcoming Astral Radiance expansion. This set looks amazing. There's a Hisuan Decidueye VStar that was released. It doesn't look that exciting for me. I'm not excited about that one, personally. Trainer Mystic pulling a Boltund VMAX. Let's go.
Awesome. We're going to talk about that card in a minute. Nice.
Delibird. Can you guess which Delibird cards are the art of the weeks?
So when I was picking it, I was like, Adam, what 4 cards do you like of Delibirds? And you're like, you can't just ask me this question. This is a heavy question.
It is a very, very specific and heavy question.
So I ended up just picking 4 because Adam couldn't give me an answer. No, he gave me some.
No, I gave you 3 out of the 4. You picked the last one.
Delibird will be the art of the week, and I don't know. I guess it's like, I was like, oh, it's July. It's Christmas in July. Then I'm like, it's not July. So I was trying to go for a theme, but yeah,
it didn't work out.
We've got Christmas in May with Delibird art of the week. So we'll talk about that. I'm excited.
And then as per usual, right now we'll be ripping into some packs courtesy of Tish Smith. Thank you, Tish. Appreciate the support as always. We're gonna talk about Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX. Accounting for almost half or more than half of the top 8 in Frankfurt, because we just had an EUIC regionals that just wrapped up.
It was the international championship. This was different than regionals.
Yeah, it's some high level play.
There's all these weird different scales, right? You know what I mean? And it's funny
Yeah.
because we don't have league play this season. So like
Which
we
normally
just,
there's league, and then there's like a league cup, which is like,
right.
ooh, I'm gonna play my first tournament. And then they had like cities, and then they had states, and then they had regionals, and now it's just like they cut all the bottom tiers and just went straight for the gullet. And they went straight to the regionals.
Hey man, it was an interesting season, but a very accessible, I guess. I would almost like to see them for 2023 do a hybrid, like a combination of physical
Online.
and a
Yep.
Players Cup. You know, keep
There
it
there
separate.
needs to be some sort of that. Like all these what was it? The team challenge, that should have equated for something. More people would be apt to play or at least try out for these things. And it was a great experience. I'm not going to lie. It was a great experience. I had fun. This last time I wasn't practicing enough because I had interest in other things, but now there's a lot more of the Pokemon aspect now. So
Well, good. I'm glad for that. I really am. But what do you say we get into some Boltund V cute butt dog, electric dog
okay.
things? Yeah, all right, let's talk about this. But just to make a quick note here, we're going to be looking at our blog over on PokemonProfessor.com. So if you want to play along and follow along, you can just jump right over.
There's so many Boltund arts.
There's a lot of Boltund arts, but
there's so like I didn't realize how many there were.
So let's
it's
go here.
Kind of ridiculous.
To the special conditions blog, and we'll take a look.
Oh yeah, if you just want to scroll up a little bit, yeah.
Hey, look, it's us.
Hey, that's me. That's you.
Is our blog not going to load?
I can't believe it.
That would be super not cool if the blog
is it
doesn't
because
load.
I'm on it right now too?
You're breaking the internet. You're making the internet not have ability. All right, here we go.
I just refreshed mine, and then it worked.
All right, I'll take it. That's insane. Whatever, I'll take it. All right, let's talk about the doggo.
All right. Card of the week, Boltund VMAX. 320 hit points, lightning type. It's got a ×2 weakness to fighting. Rest in peace if it goes up against Urshifu or anything fighting. The only saving grace is that it doesn't have any abilities, I guess, to be stopped. It's got a double retreat cost, so an air balloon will take care of that. For 1 lightning, 1 colorless, Bolt Storm does 30 damage plus 30 more damage for each lightning energy attached to all of your Pokemon, which is great. Basically, by going to VMAX, you add 20 damage to that attack. It normally does 10 on the base Boltund V, but you also gain 120 hit points, so it's worth it. And then for 3, if you don't have a whole bunch of energies, you can just max Bolt for 230. And then next turn you can't use that attack, but hey, you've got another really strong attack you could use.
But yeah, well, we've talked about it though, like how wasn't like 230. We were talking about that being like a good plateau for setting up the second round knockout. Like it's not quite enough oomph to do like a 1-hit KO, but it puts you in a good position where if you had the ability, like if someone retreated after doing 230, then you had a good chance of taking them out from the bench if you had some spread damage or something like that.
Yeah.
And not bad here. Like if we look on TCG Player, $3, under $3 for Boltund VMAX. So can't go wrong.
This is how the game is supposed to be. This is how the prices for cards are how they're supposed to be. Because if it's not top tier and like playable, it's going to be lower priced.
Yep. All right. Well, we got a couple different pieces of art here.
Yeah, you've got the hyper rare that I think looks better than the normal VMAX because you actually can see. You can see the dog.
But look how cool the background is with the
look at all the swirls. Yeah, it's okay. But you just get the dog. You just get Boltund. That's what this card is, Boltund.
I guess so.
Swirls in the background.
All right. Well, in Boltund V, we've got
full
options
art with
here.
Sonya in the back from Brilliant Stars Trainer Gallery. Whoo! That is
All,
by far the best doggo.
all of these cards are really cool. The trainer gallery. I think that these are some of the best looking cards, and I think the TCG has just continued to, like, I don't know, ramp up the amount of cards that show trainer and Pokemon. So I love all of these. The entire set is phenomenal, and it was cool that they had this. Now, but when we're looking at this Boltund V, I want you to run through the moves in a second, but there's also a promo, and you have the Fusion Strike, right? So if
Yep.
you look here, the one that's from Fusion Strike is going to have a different move set, and then the one that is from the trainer gallery and the promos have this set. So go
It's
ahead
like
and
the
talk about this
original
one.
one.
Yep, Electrify.
So that Boltund V does electrify, search your deck for 2 lightning energy and attach them to your Pokemon, to your bench Pokemon in any way you like. That's super strong, but it's kind of like Raichu is also a catch-22 because like Raichu can do it if it's your first turn, and this can just normal attack. So use this if you want. But searching for 2 energies is insane, and
Yep.
being able to spread them out, whoo, that way here you can save them. And then the next Boltund V from Fusion Strike does not really do it for me. I was thinking about it really hard, and I was like, Electro Bullet sounds nice because you do 120 for 3 energies, and you do 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon, but that's not strong enough. Not in
Yeah.
today's meta. It does have the Smash turn for 30, and you can switch it with one of your bench Pokemon, but in what scenario
It's 30
is
damage going to matter.
running the answer? I would search for the 2 energies over the run.
And I don't like the Boltund V Fusion Strike art at all. It almost looks like Boltund's being attacked. Like, it doesn't seem to me like he's doing an attack.
Yeah. Or like he
Like,
stubbed his toe
he's
and
like, ah!
yeah. Oh, I just got scared. And then yeah, because the background is like a forest. I don't know. I just don't like the perspective on that.
I
And
don't
then
like the
the
art.
full art, I like the way that they're showing different stances of Boltund. And I like this, his tongue sticking out. He's super happy, like clearly. I don't know if I like the color scheme in the back, but I like the Boltund itself.
I don't know if I like my Boltund looking like fit and trim. I kind of want like a low-fi, low-riding chunker Boltund. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like
that's where Yamper comes in.
yeah, I guess you're right.
But then you get the Boltund V from Rebel Clash, which is why I'm opening Rebel Clash today to try to pull one of these.
And that's
Well, the
why
full art.
I'll be opening Fusion Strike. So
We're
see
gonna
if I
try to
can.
get a Boltund.
Yeah.
But yeah, then you've got the full art. Again, it just got one pot up, looking cute. I like the full art on this
Yeah,
one.
I like this look.
But the next one is the new box promo that just came out.
Yeah,
It's got the little tongue
it's
sticking
good.
out.
It's
It's
good.
so adorable. And
That's
it's
like
like
the
running
blep.
through a field of flowers.
It's
Yeah,
the blep.
it's adorable.
$1.59.
Yeah, it's still not a good card, but it's adorable. And then you've got the shiny.
Yeah. I like
So,
this. I like
I
this card a
mean,
lot.
and
But
that's the
this is the
promo
and this is the
from
box.
the
Hold
Shining
on.
Fates
I
box.
don't mean to scroll so fast here, but like I love how it's just called Boltund V box. Like that's it. There's no like
It's $14.20 free shipping on TCG Player.
that's
Please
worth it for the
go
boosters.
to our blog, go to
Yeah.
TCG Player from our website.
Click the
Help
image
us
in the
out
blog.
and get it for
$14.
$5.80 less than like GameStop selling it.
That's pretty awesome.
That
That's
is
pretty awesome.
actually a deal because I've been looking at this. Like I'm like, I want the promo, but I don't want to necessarily fork over $20 for it.
But it's 4 packs too, so I mean, not for nothing. I'm sure that they're lousy packs. Can
And
you
that's
tell?
$16
I
in
know.
packs.
Like
And
even if
that
they're poor
you're
packs,
getting it for $14.20. That's insane.
it's 4 Steam Siege packs.
No. There's definitely there's got to be a Brilliant Stars in there.
You think? Is
I
that
think
Brilliant
so.
Stars there? I don't know. I can't tell. But all right. Well, I mean, we kind of were running through all the V stars. We've pretty much covered the majority of recent V maxes as well. But let's talk about this Bolt Storm deck, and we're going to look over at PTCGO's store. And I saw plenty of this deck around with different variations of the list, but apparently this has been around for I don't know, since the end of 2021, people have kind of been running this, but again, just don't go up against Urshifu.
Yeah, and it's hard because like Urshifu, or if you play against the Galarian Zapdos, basically if you have 3 Vs in play for 1 lightning energy or 1 fighting energy, they can just one shot you.
Yeah.
It does
Yep.
320 damage. It's so bad. It hurts so much. And it's like, okay, so the deck is pretty straightforward. You use Electrify early game to get energy on board. You set up your Flaffies. You get enough Flaffies on board. You just drop one of these Boltons, and it one shots pretty much anything. Obviously, the more damage, more energies, more damage. You've got the Boltund VMAX to add that extra 20. I mean, it literally is super straightforward. You've got 1 Zekrom as your single prize attacker. It does 130 damage for 3 energies, and it does 60 damage to itself. I know that hurts, but you auto paralyze whatever the opposing Pokemon is.
Okay.
So that could save you out of a tight situation.
It might, yeah, it'll help you last one more turn.
Yeah. And then you've got, 1 Crobat for draw, obviously. You've got 4 Marnies, 4 Professor's Research. You got 3 Bosses, 4 Evolutionary Incense, 4 Quick Balls, 3 Switch, 3 Air Balloons, the 3 of the Stormy Seas, I think it's called. I don't know. What's it called?
Stormy Mountains.
Stormy Mountain. Okay. So that is such a sick stadium card in this deck because you can just go search your deck for a single lightning basic. It's really nice. How much is the secret? $10? That's not bad. That gets you a dragon or a basic lightning Pokemon, and it just goes straight to your bench. So that's like an early game setup. I love this card.
Nice.
And for $10, that's a pretty good deal.
But look at the promo, dude.
Oh no,
this was the Evolving Skies, the normal one, 12 cents. Function over fashion there for a
no, it's always fashion
cents.
over function.
Well, that's pretty interesting.
You gotta have a flex deck.
Perhaps because this deck has been around so long is why it's just so basic and simple. It seems like it would be an easy deck to put together and an easy deck to run, and it runs on that Flaffy Dynamotor, right? Like when Evolving Skies first came out, that was like the rage, and it's interesting to see that mechanic still pushing.
See, the more I think about this, I think I'd like it better with like 1 less Boltund VMAX, and then adding, instead of the Zekrom, playing what is it? It's Regieleki, I think, the Lightning Reggie, where it does 120, but it does 40 damage to 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon, or 1 of them. This could set up games like where you put the damage on the bench, they bring up their Arceus or whatever, and then you bring up a fresh Boltund V and to one-shot it.
Yeah.
And then I'm
all for the bench damage, man.
And then you can also play the XP belt or whatever it is, the new tool that allows 30 extra damage if it hits a V Pokemon. I think that's very useful.
All right, well, nice. I think, and again, from the collector side, there are a bunch of different kind of looks for Boltund V and Boltund V Max, and even on the top end for the hyper rare, you're still not astronomical prices. So if you're just looking to get a cool looking card, you could pick up the V Max. I would just get the regular old V Max. Like I don't think I would take the hyper rare. I'll take the $3 VMAX card over.
Yeah, I mean that's like
I'll buy 4. I'll buy 4.
Yeah, go.
I'll buy 4 of the regular VMAX rather than 1 of this hyper rare. But no, I think it's cool. It's a consistent, I don't know, simple deck. I think that it's worth giving it a shot if you want to have a straightforward deck that's easy to run. Very, with how many complex decks there are out there where you have to do these elaborate setups, this seems pretty cut and dry.
Yeah. All right, moving on. We're going to talk about Astral Radiance.
Yes. Hold on.
Pokemon.com
up.
has showcased a few of these cards. I mean, a lot of it has been leaked, but I don't like to look at all the leaks because then it's less exciting when you're opening up packs.
But yeah, no, there's some really really good looking stuff. We have about, I don't know, 3.5 weeks before this comes out. May 27th is
It's
the
right
release
after
date.
regionals in Secaucus, New
Yep.
Jersey.
But like Adam said, Hisuan Decidueye VStar. Don't worry about the function of the card. What do you think of the art here? Because I kind of really dig this art, and I'm interested in seeing the different
You dig
versions.
the art?
I do. I don't know what it is about
I
it.
don't dig the art at all.
Really?
I don't.
Shiny. It looks so cute.
Yeah, all the V-stars are shiny. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it does it justice. I would have liked it to be like more not in your face and more like, huh, I'm back over here.
All right. Well, what about the function of this card?
For
Somersault
3
feather.
energies. So for 1 fighting and then the double colorless energy, Somersault Feathers, it does 160 damage. You may discard up to 3 energy cards from your hand. This attack does 30 more damage for each. So you're adding an extra 90 damage. If you have 3 extra energies in your hand, when are you going to be holding that many fighting energies? When are you going to be holding that many energies?
Yeah, that aren't on Pokemon, right?
Yeah, or like you don't need in your deck to play the game. It's so weird. And like Star of Fortune is like an okay power or ability, sorry. During your turn, you may draw cards until you have 8 cards in hand. So like I could see if you ran a 1/1 just to like get yourself out of a bad situation, but I don't like this card.
Well, what if you draw into 3 energies?
They're like banking on you using the draw ability. That's so bad. I don't like it. Plain and simple. Looks like we got reprints of Ice Rider and Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX. Strange.
What do you mean it's strange? Look at this guy in this card. The guy,
yeah, isn't that Peony?
It's Peony. It's so great because it's so humongous. It's like Dynamaxed out. It looks so great. I love the art. This looks good too. The regular V looks really good too.
Yeah, I'm not into it.
Really?
I just don't understand. Like, why are they reprinting this card? We already had it, and we got a promo in a box. Like, come on.
Well,
stop beating a dead horse.
You see, because they're just like Brilliant Stars, there's going to be a trainer gallery subset. That's why we're getting this, because now we have it with the trainer on the card.
Okay.
That's exactly it.
That's a trainer gallery card.
Look, it even says Peony hangs on for dear life. I didn't even read it. I was just like, look at him holding on for dear life. Starmie V, classic looking card with like 3D art.
It is very classic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Swift, 50 damage, nothing to write home about. You know, isn't affected by weakness resistance or any other effects, so it goes through anything that stops V's. Energy Spiral for 2 waters. This attack does 50 damage for each energy attached to all of your opponent's Pokemon. So that's good against like something like Arceus.
Okay. Yep.
If they have their double energy, which still technically counts as 2 because it's the energy attached. So if they get 3 and they search their deck for 3 more to power up the next Arceus or the whatever it is, the 2, that can add up pretty quick. You're like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah. No, I see that.
Let's go.
I can see that.
And then you get the Reggies. They all have the basic single energy attack to go search your deck for a Pokemon, put it on your bench, and then they all do something crazy with their 3 energy attacks. Again, nothing to write home about.
What about the art?
I didn't actually look at the art. The art is all... I like Regirock the best.
I like Regice the best, but I do not like Registeel at all.
Yeah, Registeel is like a CG art. Like it's not good. I like Regirock. Regirock and Regice look so nice.
Yeah, no, I like.
They look like hand-drawn sketches. They look really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then I love this. I love this so much. Good.
So
So
good.
Hisuian Pokemon, what I'm gathering from these is we're getting the the shadowless attacks, which we got way back when. I believe it was. I really don't know, and I apologize. I should know this. But back in the day, when we got like Diamond and Pearl, like those cards, you had like shadowless attacks, and those are free attacks. So you could use like Scratch on a Chimchar for nothing,
For
or
nothing.
you could
Right,
attach
right,
an
right.
energy for 20. So this is really cool, and I love this. I love this aspect of gameplay because it allows you to play something like this as a tech. And the Hisuian Overquill, okay, it's an evolution. So I didn't realize that it was an evolution. I didn't realize that Quillfish had an evolution. So hear me out. I'm still going through Legends Arceus, and this is my first time seeing this. So like the TCG spoiled me for its evolution. Um, so it's less good than I thought it was 2 seconds ago. I thought it was a basic, okay? But tormenting poison, your opponent's active Pokemon is now
Yeah.
poisoned. During the Pokemon checkup, put 5 damage counters instead of 1. But still cool because you can use this with the Toxicroak that adds 2 more damage during the checkup if they're poisoned.
Yep. Yep. Ranger in the chat is asking if we're reviewing the new set. We don't have anything in hand. We're just kind of taking a look at this sneak peek on Pokemon Go or Pokemon.com that showed some of the highlights and the Hisuian Decidueye VStar. I don't know. I'm just what makes me so psyched about these cards. I can't go after a master set. I can't go and buy bulk of new product and everything. So because there's cards that have really cool art, it allows me to like say, all right, I like this card, I like that card, and maybe pluck 1 or 2 off TCG Player or something like that, and try to tell myself to like feel fulfilled, right? Because there's no way I'm going to be able to collect the whole set, but there's cards that I can relate to, or cards that I find just like that visually stunning. It feels better for me, like to just say, like, all right, let me pick up a couple here and there. But if they follow the trend of Brilliant Stars, and then like we saw some of the Pokemon Go stuff in the TCG, like these cards just look absolutely phenomenal. So
Yeah, for sure.
I'm super excited about that. But I say
We take a break?
well, why don't we open some cards first? Let's open
Oh,
some
okay.
cards. Let's
All
open
right.
some
All right.
cards. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll do Delibird art. We'll talk about Urshifu and Andrew Mahone's top deck.
Sounds beautiful.
All right, all right. I'm gonna open Fusion Strike and I'm gonna pull a Boltund. Let's see if
All
I
right,
can.
and I'm going to pull Rebel Clash and pull a Boltund.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna hold this up to the camera so video peeps can actually. You know what? Let me go like this.
Work.
Let me
Just kidding. I'm
get
just
rid of
kidding.
this. Let me get a closer look. LNV K46G LNZ HK6. Good luck.
And I'm
Get
just
it.
going to say mine. So hopefully
All right, here we go.
someone else gets it. JT Valor. Dad.
Psychic energy. What's up? Oh, all right. I'm just
Quick
gonna
Ball.
I'm gonna go through these
Sharpedo.
quick.
Heliolisk. Pan Sage. Cuvant. Gligar. Slugma.
I do love that card. That's a good looking card.
Skitty. Reverse Hollow Galarian Darumaka. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, it's a Greedent V. Let's
Wow.
get the nuts and berries.
It's cute. It's
That is
cute.
cool.
It's very cute. I'll take it. Dude, anytime I get any kind of hit during the show, I'm excited. So I'll take a very cute card. Oh, it is super cute. But again, the furthest thing from a hand-drawn card, and I don't know if my jellies agree with that.
I don't know if my jellies agree
I
with
don't
that.
know if my
Okay.
jellies agree with that.
So mine is DJQ JJZB VD6PRD. Good luck.
Hold
We
on,
got
I'm typing that into TCGO right now.
no, don't do it. I've got a fighting energy. I've got a Durant. We got a Sandy Geist. No, what is that? That's a Polisand. It's a Polisand.
Polisand.
And who's this? Olivia, Alina, Bronzor, Toxel. We got a Litwick, a Lotad, Clefairy, Reverse Hollow Speed Energy. Let's go. Oh, and a Hollow Grimmsnarl. I saw the white code and I got excited just to get unexcited. Oh, we got a Speed Energy.
yeah.
That's going in my deck.
Oh, nice. But like Adam said,
Hashtag
these
flex
cards
deck.
are courtesy of our executive producer, Tish Smith. Thank you so much, Tish, for hooking Adam and I up with these packs. They've been treating us well over the last few weeks, and we still have some packs to go. But if you need any of the cards or want to take a look, our window shop, any of the cards that we've talked about today, you could visit our link in our description to tcgplayer.com. And if you purchase anything via our link, you just start your shopping from our link. You go over all over the site, whatever you pick up. It helps us out. We get a little kickback from tcgplayer.com. It doesn't cost you anything extra. So check out our affiliate link in the description. Bookmark it. Anytime you need anything from TCG Player, whether it's cards or supplies, hit it up. It helps us out. Thanks so much. But Adam, I think we could take a little break.
Let's take a break.
All right, everyone. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we will talk about Delibird art. We'll do Rapid Strike Urshifu at the EUIC, and we'll talk about Andrew Mahone's incredible Top Deck Academy about deck type disadvantages and how to get around it. Very, very informative in true Tricky Jim style. So, ready to take a little break?
Let's take a break.
All right, we'll be back right after this. Surprise video viewers, we're still here.
Video viewers, we're still live.
So I guess while we're behind the scenes here, you want to
start talking about Toys to Life and Skylanders?
No, I was gonna say you want to take a look at the
Digimon cards? I got Digimon
Oh,
no, okay.
Jeez Louise.
I had to bring it up. I'm sorry.
Jeez, no, we could talk about this. I mean, I guess when we come back from the break, we could talk about it a little bit, but I do want to dig into it in more detail. I want to give it the proper time. I just you said there was new stuff that came out today?
Go to Poke Beach. Pocketmonster.com. So it's the second one, obviously.
I'm Batman.
I am Batman.
Oh,
so this
Pokemon
is just
leagues.
saying that leagues are going to get Pokestops.
Very nice. Very nice. I love the crossover.
Yes.
It's actually happening. Yo, Costa de Cubone's in the house. We're on our break, so we're just goofing off, but I guess we can get back to the show.
All right.
You want to get back to the show?
Yeah.
Let's get back to the show. Take it away.
And we are back. Thank you all so much for letting us have that break and enjoy. Hopefully you enjoyed some tunes. I did not drink enough water, so I do need another drink, but Ken has something nice to say.
Do I? I always have something.
I was just putting you on the spot. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, I'll run through the housekeeping. This podcast is powered by Patreon, and you can check ours out over at patreon.com/Pokemon Professor, where you can support this show for as little as $1 a month. And that $1 will get you access to our patron exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic place filled with fantastic people. And all patrons are eligible to participate in our monthly PIGO and TCGO prize tournaments. Registration is in the Discord. We hope to see you there. I'm got something in the works for TCGO. I'm waiting to hear from somebody. Either way, we'll have our the actual tournament posted by next week, whether it's just our normal standard tournament or this little trick I have up my sleeve that I'm working on. So stay tuned for more information. And shout out to Chris for taking our TCGO tournament 2 months in a row.
He got first place with Gengar, Single Strike, Houndoom. What? He says that thing will eat anything up.
Yep. Huge thanks to our gym leaders, absolutely Ryan, Grant, Jamal, JD Mojo, Jojo, Magikarp, DM, Sue, TN Comics Wiz, and Big Zom Minus. And a huge thanks to our executive producer, Tish Smith. Thanks again, Tish. You rock. And make sure you just check out PokemonProfessor.com for everywhere that you could find us. Link to our socials, listen to every episode, check out our other shows, grab some merch, and leave us a review. All right, Adam. I think
Delibird.
it's time. You want to talk Delibird? Do you have Delibird
Delibird.
cards in front of you?
Oh, I do.
Do you do?
Of course
I
do.
was hoping that you would. I really was.
So
But let me pull up the art on screen here so we could do a little compare.
well, now you can't see my card that I'm like showing off here. See?
What if I go like this? You might even see a little bit bigger.
Oh,
You're
look
like
at that.
Yeah.
Delibird from Pop Series 7. So these were a pack that you could only get. So you could only get them from going to League.
Ah, that's what it was. That's what it was.
And but see the shadow there? So you could use present for free. Or attach an energy and ice ball them to death for 20.
So the info I pulled on this card was it was originally released in the Great Encounters expansion, but it had different artwork, but the different artwork was from the same illustrator that did this card. So it's pretty cool. And the artist name is Masakazu Fukuda. And it says Fukuda has worked on multiple video games besides Pokemon, and has done illustrations for Shin Megami Tensei, Kamen Rider. There you go, a Toys to Life game in Japan. Kamen Rider uses Toys to Life, and even designed Pokemon clothing for Uniqlo. So, we always talk about it being cool when illustrators bridge mediums. So this artist has worked in games, in print, and in clothing. So that's pretty fire. I think that's really cool. All right, Adam, this is the next one. Do you have it in person? Can we?
I do. I have them all in order.
Look at you. So this is from Heart Gold Soul Silver.
So this art is so soft. I love this art. If I could have this like as my playmat, I would. It's gorgeous. This is my absolute favorite.
I think it gives one of the most innocent looks of Delibird.
Yeah. It just gives him such a happy like feel, like you just want to hang out with him.
So the illustrator is
a League
Sui.
promo as well.
Yeah, Sui is the artist, freelance digital illustrator, been working on TCG since Arceus, has done 169 cards. And what I thought was cool, and like I was saying with the Greedent that I pulled, like I'm not necessarily a fan of the 3D animated cards or 3D designed cards, but this artist uses digital brushes that kind of mimic real brush strokes or airbrushing. So it doesn't, even though I know it's a 3D modeled piece of art, it doesn't necessarily look it. You know what I mean? So it's kind of cool. And if you look on either Cerebi or Bulbapedia at the catalog from Sui, you can see that the style is very fantasy, and I love fantasy art. I like over the top fantasy art. Like give me like a cargo van with a bubble window and like a wizard theme on the side. Like just give me this Delibird on the side of a van, like free candy. Like that's all right.
Free
candy.
Too much.
Let's go. Too much. All right. What do we have next here? This is my favorite. This is
Delibird from Chilling Reign.
It's my favorite one, dude.
It is a standard Christmas setting. He is probably running from the fire that somebody let keep going on the fireplace. He's like, oh shoot, I'm double weak to fire. I can't deal with this. And that's why he's dropping the presents.
So someone in the chat said, talking about vintage. So that Pop 7, what year was that from? I don't remember what year.
2010, 11 maybe.
I think the listing says the.
Oh, but fun fact, I grabbed the German one. I'm like reading it. It says Bodigal. So I apologize.
Yeah, I don't see the year that this came out, but
well, just Google search Pop 7.
I guess so. That's too difficult. I'd rather just see the card. You have the card in person. That's way cooler.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Well, anyway, show me. Pull up the Chilling Reign one. Pull up the Chilling Reign. Where's the Chilling Reign?
It says 2008.
2008. That's not vintage. It's almost vintage.
Okay, so Chilling Reign.
I love this one. I just think that it really shows off the joyful innocence, like the just complete disregard for anything. It's just like clueless Delibird running around, throwing around presents. I love it. I love it. Package delivery attack, which is fantastic. It fits the artwork perfect. So the illustrator on this one is Narumi Sato, and I love trying to find information of artists that don't have profile pages like on the usual like Bulbapedia or Cerebi. Like I couldn't find this artist, and then I was doing some digging, and I found out that remember the illustrator contest that we covered last week, how they're doing the new
Yes.
Okay, so this artist came in second place in the first ever illustrator contest, and now works for
Wow.
Pokemon, and now actually does the art. So I'm going to pull this up on screen real quick so you can see the Eevee card. So this was the first place winning card, but this is the same artist. So this was the artist's entry into the illustrator contest and came in second place, and now creating artwork. It's so cool. It's like,
Wow.
who'd have thunk that, you put in, submit for some artwork, win a contest, and before you know it, you're actually working for Pokemon. That's super cool. That's super cool. All right, and last up, Adam, we have Delibird from Skyridge.
Skyridge Delibird. Look at this. Look at the rainbow in the back. It's just chilling out on like this little house. There's like, what is that? An early precursor to toucans before they came out?
Just chilling.
Are those toucans? Hold on.
Those are
I'm
not
like,
toucans. What do you mean toucans? Oh, they
oh
are.
no. It's
Are they?
houses.
Is
It's
it
houses.
houses? It's roofs of
Yeah,
houses.
I looked a little bit closer and saw the windows.
I like it better as toucans.
I like it. Yeah.
I like it.
Imagine that though. That would be wild.
Those are some big beaks. But this one's from Skyridge. The artist name is Sumiyoshi Kazuki, and Kazuki's been with the TCG since Team Rocket. So
Yeah,
OG
this one's
here.
a limited delivery here.
Vibrant and playful brush style resembling crayons. That's how the artist's work was described.
Yes,
And
Skyridge is vintage.
all right, and
Look at that e-reader side.
All right, yeah, I'll take that. And get this: the illustrator has done 217 cards for the TCG. That is absolutely legit. But I don't know. It's whimsical. I like it. I think that when I think of Delibird just kind of like being portly and chilling out Santa style, like this is what I think of. Just like
Yeah, but it's not.
lying
He's
around.
not even in a winter setting. He's just.
I know he's just chilling.
Like a tropical setting.
He's on vacation. He's vacation during the summer. What does he have to do?
That's why
during
it's
the summer?
limited delivery. He's in July.
But no, I love all this. But if you check out our blog over on PokemonProfessor.com, you can get links to all these cards on TCG Player, and you'll see that some of these classic cards, like, they're cheap. So if you want to add them to your collection, it's not going to break the bank. And I don't know, they're just very, all these Art of the Week cards always make for good collectibles. And you could sometimes, like, destination buying of specific cards, like it doesn't necessarily give you the same like rush of breaking into packs, but buying something and knowing you're getting it, that's still kind of satisfying. You know what I mean?
Yes,
it's like,
for
I
sure.
really want that Delibird. You buy it and then you get that Delibird.
I'm not gonna lie, I bought some mega exciting cards recently. Well, because I don't have, or I never got them, the like Mega Aerodactyl, Mega Absol, Mega Altaria, like Mega Adino for some reason I don't have, Mega Camerupt. So, but just bought a couple of them.
Yeah, nice. All right, well, we talked about Boltund V at the top of the show. I guess we could talk about what will wreck Boltund V, and that's Urshifu. And we could talk about Frankfurt was awesome. I know we were talking about watching all the other streamed tournaments, Liverpool, Sao Paulo, they were all awesome. But it seemed like, obviously, when we get to Frankfurt, right, the production was just way higher because it's the international championships.
Yeah,
they did so good, and like seeing like the top quality like Pokemon Go coverage was really cool. Also, I watched some VG, which I normally don't, so that was really cool. But the TCG coverage was just great. The commentators have become so adept at making people that don't necessarily understand core deck structures, they still make it easy to watch the progression of the match. And I think that's all I need, right? Like I
Well, the
can't just
Wasi killed it, who does PTCGO radio.
radio. Yep. Yeah, it was
Like,
phenomenal.
yeah,
I know
so
you're a big
such a
fan,
good
and yeah,
commentary.
I know you love that. But let's take a look at the results here from Frankfurt. We're going to jump over to limitlesstcg.com, and if you look at top 8 here, you'll see that Urshifu
Was 5 out of
was
the
5 out of
8
the 8,
spots.
and the lists are pretty straightforward, right? You know, it's
Listen,
the
this scares me. Gustavo's deck is just like, oh, there's just a 2/2 rapid strike. I don't know why, but like that doesn't like that feels so awful to me.
is it
Like
just because like you're used to seeing 3-4 lines?
I'm used to seeing like a 3/3 or a 3/2 line that makes a little bit more sense than limiting yourself to a 2/2 line. If one of those is prized, you only have one to work with.
All right, let me just look at all these lists here. It looks like everybody's running the 2-2. 2-2. So all 5 decks in the top 8, Urshifu ran a 2-2 line. Interesting.
That is insane. I mean, I
But like,
guess because you've got the 4/4, like the 4/3 or the
no,
4/4 drizzle, so you're guaranteed to go find whatever you need. But like,
dude, this deck has 21 Pokemon in it. Yo, these lists are crazy. That's
that one's got
wild.
20. Well, Gustavo's had 18.
Yeah. Well, that's more what we normally see, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just thought it was really interesting that we saw this progression of Mew being so dominant, and then all of a sudden Arceus came out of nowhere and was like hyper dominant, and then Mew came back and was dominant again, and then there was like these weird one-offs with like the Whimsicott and the Gengar, and that Ludicolo Suicune deck, right? We
Yep.
saw this weird
Yeah,
stuff,
that was insane.
and then now we're Urshifu kind of just dominated here. And where's Arceus, right? There's like we don't see Sylveon Arceus 6th place. That's it. That's the only top 8 appearance. So, but check out this Whimsicott, dude.
Yeah,
Like
this was cool.
this, I think that this made for some really exciting spectating, right? This deck just has a lot of I don't know. It's just fun seeing Whimsicott and Bidoofs. You know what I mean? Like it's
It's
just, and
very
look,
whimsical.
it's very whimsical for Whimsicott. But we don't necessarily need to take too much time on these decks. But I just thought it was really cool to reference the fact that every major tournament has had major shifts in meta, and it's like
Yeah, and
now
so
we
now
have.
people have to play something psychic to contend with that, but also it has to be something fighting. Like I have seen a oh man, I saw it on Twitter. It is oh, what is it? It's a Lycanroc and Dark deck.
I don't know. I didn't see that.
I know, I'm sorry. Hang on. I don't even know. I think I saved the picture here somewhere.
Man, I'm looking down this whole list. There's plenty of Arceus that were in competition here, but it looks like plenty of Mew and plenty of Arceus down towards the lower half of this page. So it's just interesting how drastically things shift from one tournament to the next. It's crazy. It's super wild.
Yeah, so um I screenshot it, so I apologize to the creator of the deck. But it was like a 4/2 Arceus VStar, and then a 2/2 Lycanroc VMAX, and then a 2/1 Crobat VMAX, and one Hoopa V, and then you've got a
Mm,
2/2 Bibarel line for draw. You've got a Zigzagoon for the ping, and you've got a Pumpkaboo to get rid of a stadium.
okay. That's pretty comprehensive.
Yeah, so it's covering
Yeah.
fighting, it's covering dark weakness, and it's got consistency behind it.
Well, and I think like the importance of being able to get rid of a stadium. There's some stadiums out there that can be a thorn in your side. and just kind of wear you down over time. So, stadiums have become, I don't know, not necessarily more important, but it just seems that more people are running. They make their way out to the playmat a little bit more than I've seen lately. So it's cool.
Yes. Yeah. No, it's nice. And then there's like the new collapse stadium, which is fun. There's just a lot of cool cards right now.
Yep. All right. Well, I guess we can wrap up with this latest Top Deck Academy. Last week we talked about Necra's, Intellion Engine one and all that good stuff, and now we have another edition here with, look at this picture of Andrew Mahone in the thumbnail. Like, they couldn't pick a better picture. He's like, so it's really cool because it talks about deck weaknesses and how to overcome it. We're not going to actually watch it through here because I don't want to get claimed. But I don't know if you had a chance to watch this, but I mean, I think that any experienced player will understand how it doesn't always, you could still play decks with Pokemon that you like, even if they put you at a disadvantage. There's ways to work around it. And I think that's kind of what Andrew in this video talks about, is like, you can take something that, like when I beat that Blastoise deck with my Charizard deck, you know what I mean? I just,
was that Justin's?
it was like,
Oh,
no, it was
he just
Cody's.
it's Cody's. Oh, okay.
What's up, Justin?
I
No,
just saw
it's,
Justin in the chat.
yeah,
That's why.
no, it's like I was
Justin.
definitely like right place, right time, like 20 times during that match. So, but I could have folded, right? I could have conceded right away, and I didn't, because I was like, you know what? I'm just not going to bring, anything out that's ultra vulnerable, and I'm just going to play the slow game, and it ended up working out. So, I was able to like manage my back to the bench and manage my my hurt Pokemon, and it gave me the legs to be able to chip away and take out the Blastoise even with fire types. So it was pretty cool. So that's kind of what this deck, Top Deck Academy, talks about. It says, even when the most powerful Pokemon have vulnerabilities, that fact shouldn't stop you from building your dream deck around your favorite Pokemon. In episode 6 of the second season of Top Deck Academy, Pokemon TCGO Pro Andrew Mahone offers tips for countering weaknesses when building a deck. Learn how to find strong partner cards for Pokemon like Alcremie VMAX or Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX, and how to make the most of unique cards like Altaria that help cancel out weakness. If the best defense is a good offense, you'll be ready for any challenge with these defensively good strategies. So it's a really cool look. The last Top Deck was kind of all about how to play offense and to power up your Pokemon and have them prepared and doing, damage to your active and to the bench. Now we're talking about some defensive strategies here that can, help you get some, more creative lists, or even like, meme lists are a thing. Like, that's the thing. So if you could take advantage of, just for doing it for the lulz, like I have the ball guy deck, I could care less necessarily about winning. I just don't want to get shut out. Like, if I get one prize with my meme deck, I feel okay about it. So
yeah, it's like playing a 4/4 Altaria line. If you play a V card, you can't hit me. Or not that one.
This is the one they link to.
That's so weird, because that's not.
Yeah, that's not the one.
That's so weird.
Let's look this up.
It's Altaria from. That's right there. It's the first one.
Right. Miraculous Charm. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon from attacks of your opponent's Pokemon V and GX. So VMAX, wait. Is VMAX considered a V?
Yep.
Okay. So VMAX, when it says V, that'll encompass VMAX and VStar.
Correct.
That's all right. Well, that's healthy then. And for a whopping 20 cents, this card can be yours on tcgplayer.com. So
I don't understand how it's 20 cents. It should be a lot less than that. I have like 100 of them.
Oh man, but Adam, that's pretty much a show.
That is a show. That is a show. And then if I can get back to the doc and find the information I need to end the show. Ken, have we gotten any emails recently?
Let me just double check real quick.
Just to double check, because
let's see here. We have so many inboxes. and I do not see any fresh emails that have not been covered or are short enough to cover on the show.
Okay.
So we are good to go. We are
But
good
if you
to go.
want to email us, please do so we can talk about it on the show. Want to hear your thoughts and opinions on if you've got a spicy deck that you're thinking about, because like I still need ideas for New Jersey regionals here. I don't know what's going on. You can leave us a voicemail, text us, send us a picture, 732-835-8639. You can email us info@specialconditionstcg.com. And Ken, if that's all you got, is that a show?
That is officially a show.
All right. Remember, trainers, if you're affected by a special condition, don't forget to use a full heal.
Woo!
That's a full heal right there.
See you later, everybody.
PSA 10. Look at that. So healed.
I feel so much better.